get ready with me for a day where I really have no idea what I want to wear. I'm really not doing too much, but I still want to get dressed to style something I haven't worn in a year at 12:30 in the afternoon. To put on a power suit, to dress up a fun Friday. We are inside the dress up closet and it's time for a New Year's what I wore in a week, where you're just gonna hang out with me this entire week as I get dressed here inside my dress up closet. So let's get rolling. Get ready with me for a day where I really have no idea what I want to wear. I'm really not doing too much, but I still want to get dressed. I've been in a very cozy mode lately, and honestly, I've been wearing my A Goldie denim over and over and over again, which is hilarious because I've really not been a denim girl, but these just bring me a lot of comfort. They are the low slung baggy. Last year in the fall, I did a denim deep dive where I went through all of my denim, decided I needed a new pair of denim. I went to Nordstrom. I tried on every style that was somewhat interesting to me to find a new style that I actually really loved. And doing that homework was a game changer for me because I really found a pair of denim that I love and I wear all the time. I don't know if I always show myself wearing them because really it's kind of on my days off in a way, like the weekend mode or whatever. Anyways, it's Monday and it is not a day off, but it's a very work from home kind of a day. I still want to feel cute and feel inspired, but I really do want to be in comfort mode. So I'm going to start here. Got on the denim, they just feel good. I like to put on shoes. I'm leaning towards putting these on because I know I'll feel fabulous in them and they're also really comfortable. I don't know if I'll end up in these, but this is where I'll start. I was gonna go with a typical oversized blazer, but then I recently was just looking at Willy, I'm gonna say his name wrong, Chavarria.
My name is Willy Chavarria.
I'm saying that wrong. He's an incredible designer. He's showing in Paris, and I actually loved, he always has a Western element in his collections, and he did this combination of how an American would kind of dress up for Paris and still with his American mindset in the clothes. And so I saw this look that had almost a Chanel style jacket, but still with the signatures of his style. And so that actually made me reach for this jacket, which feels very Chanel. And I like the idea of giving this more of a low slung, baggy Western spin. I'm loving how this is going. I often have this happen when I'm getting dressed where I'm starting somewhere. I have no idea. Like I mentioned, I had no idea what I wanted to wear today. I just knew I wanted to wear these denim. And then as things start going on my body, it's like I can feel some kind of an inspiration happening. And I had just seen that video and some of the references from the runway, and that sparked an idea of like, let's not go the typical way that I might normally go when I don't know what to wear, which is just grabbing an oversized blazer, and take it in this direction, which I'm really loving this combo of Parisian inspired with classic American Western. And now that I'm on the Willy train, I know often there's some flower pins or flowers put on cowboy hats. I don't think I want to wear a cowboy hat today, but I do like the idea of adding either a big floral pin up high or maybe, ooh, I kind of like it down low. Ugh, the perfect statement. And then I think I'm going to keep the ears simple, but one final detail that I'm going to add is some aviator glasses just for something extra fun. So that is my look for Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Get ready with me to style something I haven't worn in a year. Sometimes the mood just strikes and I realize there's a piece in my closet that I haven't worn and that I desire to wear. So I'm gonna go grab the piece. It's this really amazing sweater. It's a vintage reworked CK jeans sweater that I got at an antique mall. Somebody chopped it and cropped it. It's got that great funnel neck. And I really have no idea how I'm gonna wear this sweater, but this is what I want to start with today. As you can see, it's very cropped. So I'm thinking some kind of a tight shirt underneath, and I'm liking this idea of maybe kind of a workwear inspired look. So some army pants or even maybe my overalls and then like real hugged up high. I gotta play around with some ideas. Okay, I grabbed my Carhartt overalls, which I definitely could wear this way, but a part of me is wanting to do something where these are hanging down and then maybe some kind of a belt around this or even under this, which I still feel like I need something underneath, but this is definitely brewing an idea. I tried the belt. Something just wasn't working. Sometimes a belt, I love a belt, but you know those moments where it just feels like it breaks up the outfit strangely. So I'm going to play around with this idea, which is something I did when I've worn these more in the fall. But I like the idea of adding maybe a scarf here. And then what if I took these straps down? Okay, one of those days where I am just playing and it's irritating because I keep messing around with different ideas, but I finally landed. I did the scarf. I had it looped through both sides, but I actually liked the idea of almost as if it's an apron on top of the bib, but it then goes through the back holding the pants up. And I just feel like there's something about the scarf that feels fun versus the belt. For shoes, I actually had on these, I always like to put shoes on for some reason. I'm thinking about maybe these with a sock. I feel like it pulls out the brown in the scarf. The black ones are doing it for me. Final little details, I just did an ear party. I threw 2 little hair pins in just for some added dash of magic. And I think my look is all done for the day. So that is my look for Tuesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Get ready with me at 12:30 in the afternoon. It is halfway through my day and I have yet to get dressed, and I just figured, you know what, it's time to get dressed today. I want to feel inspired and excited and bring some fresh life to some clothes in my closet. And I'm trying to dig out pieces that I just haven't worn yet. It's actually cooler here in California, so I always feel like this is when I've got to go for it when it comes to winter-ish type clothing. This plaid skirt was calling my name. I haven't worn it yet, and I usually put shoes on. I feel like you could do a repeat of all the times I talk about putting on shoes first. Not shoes that I'm going to necessarily wear, but just I like to have a little bit of height to start and then build the look around, and then I'll switch out my shoes. This blazer was calling my name. I found this earlier in the fall when I was looking for pieces inspired by Moschino, and there was something about this color that I really liked with this pleated skirt, as well as the length of this blazer with this skirt. I like that it kind of creates some shape there, some interesting shape, not necessarily like hourglass. It just creates an interesting shape. I haven't worn my Mista boots in a really long time, and I feel like these with this skirt could be a really interesting pop of personality. I've changed my mind. I've decided that because it's chilly, I have to wear a coat because I have so many coats. I need to put them to use. And I remembered I have this Shaggy coat that I feel like could just be a fun, cozy layer to this skirt, but I think this was just what I was wearing earlier, but I think I want to do just a simple, maybe little sweatshirt or something underneath this. As I was about to grab out my sweatshirt, I saw this sweater, which I think is fun. I like that the knit is multicolored. It almost looks like a print on a print. And then final detail, I'm just gonna carry my Pierre Cardin bag, which has been my go-to this entire winter. I feel like I love how oversized it is and two-tone, and it feels perfect for this Wednesday. And that is my Wednesday for you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Get ready with me to put on a power suit. Okay, it's bright and early here inside the dress up closet. I actually picked out my outfit the night before. Whenever I have an early morning, I usually try to pick out my outfit before because I hate that stress in the morning of trying to figure out what to wear. So I already know that I'm gonna do some power suiting, and I have the pieces ready and hanging up. I even steamed them, I got them ready. So I'm gonna just mainly put them on, and then we'll do a little check-in. What I'm wearing for my Thursday, a head-to-toe men's suit. The blazer is actually Pierre Cardin, which I was mentioning my Pierre Cardin bag, and I realized yesterday as I was putting the outfit together, this is also Pierre Cardin, so that's a good brand to look for. This look was definitely very inspired by Saint Laurent, suiting in general. I saw a editorial they shot with Pamela Anderson for, I think, Elle, and she's just wearing tons of suiting. I've just seen a lot of suiting, and it's just sparked me to go back to the idea of suiting. I always feel so incredible in suiting. I don't know what it is. There's something about just putting on a suit that makes me feel really good, and I absolutely love it. And it feels like home to me for some reason. So this is what I am wearing for my Thursday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Get ready with me to dress up a fun Friday. It's Friday, and I'm always excited to get dressed on a Friday. I know I want to wear this jacket today. I had pulled it out earlier this week, and I was kind of locked into the idea of styling based off the color. And then it just wasn't working for me that day, so I'm gonna revisit it today, but I wanna almost dress it down and make it more of a Friday feeling. What I'm thinking is pairing it with my striped sailor pants that are just such a good go-to. These are seasonless and trendless. I wear them all year round, summer, fall, winter, spring. Yes, I'm feeling this. This is a Judith Lieber jacket, which I have another one that's a little bit more boxy, and I found this at Crossroads and I loved it that it was more of a cropped version. I love how bold the shoulders are, but I want to make this maybe somewhat bohemian. So I'm going to grab this incredible fur collar. These are designed and made by Hannah from Ida and Moon. You have to check her out on Instagram. And you can definitely wear it like this straight on, but something I like to do is tie it and wear it off to this side. I've got to figure out what shirt I'm going to put underneath this though. I decided to keep it casual and comfortable because I'm just going to be having some fun today running around. Maybe I'm even going to head to a thrift store, which I haven't done in a while. So I paired it with this sweatshirt, which I think thrifting or even, vintage shopping for some of those really great essentials that are very classic and the vintage version is something that every closet should have. So this is a vintage little cream sweatshirt. I think I thrifted this, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago. And I find myself often grabbing it because it's just a great base layer, but it still feels interesting because of the more shrunken vintage crew neck feeling of it. So don't just, vintage and thrift shop the crazy stuff, which I often do. Look for these fun little classics that are just great. I like to call it, I mentioned in the video with Chelsea, I kept calling it a palette. What I mean is I love a blank canvas. And I think of these pieces as the blank canvas to add the paint on top and to add the artistry on top, but you have to have the blank canvas to start with. I'm going to choose to put a few of my necklaces on before I throw the jacket back on. A fun little combo. These are some of my good go-tos right now, which is this Lulu Frost one, which has the two-tone, the chain, and then the stones. This one is an eBay find that I found via Really Good Vintage, the Substack, which is one of my absolute favorites. This is also a little Lulu Frost piece. I love the daintiness, but also still at the same time very statement. And then this is a little cheapy pearl necklace that I thrifted. I love an unexpected pearl. I think there's something fabulous about it. Mixing in just one little chunk of pearl adds a dash of magic. This is the first day I didn't pick shoes right away. I'm gonna go with my Manolita little zebra slippers. I love these shoes, as you could tell by my squeal. And then I'm gonna pair them with some green socks to pull out some of the little green tones in the jacket. Just keep it easy, but really fun on a Friday. So that is my look for Friday. This feels very comfortable and still very me. And this is the entire week of what I wore hanging out inside the dress up closet. This was so much fun to film with you this week. I love just talking through my inspirations, what's kind of driving me to get dressed that day. It's been a month of kind of feeling a little bit like, I always feel like I'm in a cocoon in a way with getting dressed in January. I really want to be so cozy so much and very, very comfortable and casual. So then I almost feel like I lose a little sense of like, what's my inspiration? So I feel like I'm starting to feel some fresh inspiration. I feel like this week was really fun just as an exercise to get dressed with you all and really like pull out pieces that I hadn't worn in a while. And it is chillier in California, so I feel like I got to layer up a little bit more and have some fun with that. So anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me inside the dress up closet this week as I got dressed. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I have new videos that come out every single Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And also make sure you are subscribed to my Substack, which is called Inside the Dress Up Closet, where we really break down more of what happens here in my YouTube videos, but then also I just share more inspiration and things I'm shopping and I'm loving. And, you know, it's just a little brain boost that lands in your email box every single week on Tuesday. So you can subscribe to that. The video link is down below as well. And then finally, always play dress up. Bye.